What's up everybody, I'm Mike. This is Black Flag Adventure, and in this video we're going to be replacing the passenger side rear view mirror on our Jeep Wrangler. What's up everybody, welcome if you're new here. If you're not, welcome back. It is a busy Saturday morning, so I'm just gonna try and get through this, but the neighborhood's been super loud this morning. But we're gonna power through it. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon for notifications. If you find anything in the video helpful, useful, or just entertaining, please consider giving us a like. All the comments help the algorithm. I will leave all of my Instagram and social media stuff in the description below. Feel free to check that out. I appreciate it. Let's get into it. It's not supposed to look like this. It's supposed to look a little bit more like that. If you're interested in the story, I'll explain to you later. But first thing, I want to make sure your window's rolled down. Now that you have your door open, you just want to access these with your Torx 40. Once it's unbolted, you can carefully keep control of the mirror, and then depressing this switch here is how you remove your wiring harness from the mirror. If you don't yet have a replacement, you can do what I did to protect the plug. I just removed the mirror, went through this little hole, and zip tied the plug to that hole. That way it didn't fall down into the door jamb. And if you wanted to protect the harness, you could take a glove or you could tape around it if you have inclement weather where you're living. Quick tip. We ordered our replacement from Quadratec.com. There's other options out there, and you're probably wondering, hey, why didn't you use your insurance, or why didn't you order from Jeep? Well, Jeep's website has like a ton of different serial numbers, model numbers for just the rear view mirror, believe it or not, and just the passenger rear view mirror, believe it or not. So it's kind of confusing to know what you're ordering. See what I mean about it being super noisy in the neighborhood? You got cars driving by like crazy, but we're gonna get through it. You don't have to go from, you don't have to order from Quadratec. There's a couple other sites out there, but it was just easy. Quadratec's site was easy to navigate, and just look at that. It looks like it's the right part. So shiny and new. I forgot what they look like when they were clean and no scratches. All right, and then basically just in reverse order, you will plug in your wiring harness, and now you can start by just hand tightening these. That's what I did. You don't need to over snug them. Don't need to be super tight, because you'll notice when you take the Torx bolts out, they're not super tight. So I would just snug them up. And just like that, your new mirror is installed. Just jump in your vehicle and turn it on and make sure that it works. Would you look at that? Well guys, that's it. Super easy replacement job. It's literally 3 bolts and a plug. Can't ask for much more than that. If you were interested in the story of how this happened, how we broke this, super early one morning, Jeep was parked in a parking lot and a homeless tweaker decided to get in a wrestling match with it. Wish it was cooler than that. It was an awesome story, and I know some people have great stories of how they've broken their mirrors on the trail, rubbing it against a wall or an obstacle or something like that. But at least you know how to fix it. Super anticlimactic, I know, but it's an easy install. The part is relatively inexpensive, $140 and change. I'll put it in the description. Again, Quadratec, this is not an endorsement or a, we're not affiliated with them. It's not an ad. We're not promoting them or anything like that, but we've used them in the past for parts. Shipping was super quick. It took less than a week, like 4 days, I think. 140, a little more than $140 to replace it, and we got a brand new mirror. Super easy install. I was pissed for about a minute and a half, and then I had to kind of shake myself out of it and say, hey, look, you know what? At least it was our Jeep that he decided to get in a wrestling match with and break the mirror, which he almost couldn't even do. But at least it wasn't somebody else. It could have happened to somebody else and it would have been $500, $1,000, super expensive, and maybe they're in a financial bind and they can't even afford to fix it. So thankfully he chose to do our Jeep, and it's super easy. Well, if I wasn't trying to make a video out of it, it would have taken me literally a minute and a half to 2 minutes to do this, and you guys can do it in no time flat. It's not hard, and you can do it with the tools that Jeep gives you when you buy a Wrangler. It's nothing but a Torx 40, and you get the little socket wrench from Jeep. You can use that, or obviously if you have tools, you can use tools, a Milwaukee or other hand tools, and you can get them out. It's super easy. They're not super tight, and it's one plug. Takes 5 minutes. Super easy. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, leave us comments. If you have any questions or anything like that, please reach out to me via Instagram or in the comment section. I will see you guys in the next video.